Today we're going to talk about diesel exhaust safety. Now, in construction and certainly in other kinds of industries, mines, other types of work sites, diesel engines are something that we use quite frequently. Diesel engines power everything from water pumps to heavy equipment that allow for day-to-day activities to be completed efficiently. And while these engines are great tools for us, we need to take appropriate precaution to protect workers from being overexposed to diesel exhaust. This especially becomes true as the winter months come on and things get cooler, and we tend to close things in a little more. Workers that are exposed to diesel exhaust may face the risk of health effects that range from the irritation of the eyes and nose, headaches, nausea, to respiratory disease and lung cancer. With regard to diesel exhaust composition, diesel exhaust is a mixture of gases and particulates produced through the combustion of diesel fuel. The very small particles are known as diesel particulate matter, which consists primarily of solid elemental carbon cores with organic carbon compounds adhered to the surface. The organic carbon found in the exhaust includes a hydrocarbon that's been known to cause cancer in test animals, at any rate. Now, what are some of the safeguards to protect workers? Well, for one thing, to limit a worker's time spent in an area with a higher level of diesel exhaust. Then also properly ventilate any areas where there may be a high level of exhaust. This can be a stair core or some other more confined space, not necessarily a confined space as such, but where there's a limited amount of airflow. Perform routine air monitoring to ensure levels are not at a dangerous level. Perform routine preventative maintenance of diesel engines to minimize emissions. Install engine exhaust filters. Install cleaner burning engines. Use special fuels or fuel additives, biodiesel type stuff. Provide equipment cabs with filtered air. Install or upgrade main or auxiliary ventilation systems such as tailpipe or stack exhaust vents to capture and remove emissions in maintenance shops or in other indoor locations. Prohibit unnecessary idling or lugging of engines. Restrict the amount of diesel-powered equipment in an area. Designate areas that are off limits for diesel engine operation and or personnel travel. So, in summary, diesel exhaust has been listed as a known human carcinogen in 2012, so it's very important to recognize the hazards that the exhaust poses. Exposure to the exhaust can be greatly limited through proper engineering controls, as well as practices as simple as not allowing equipment to idle unless it's absolutely necessary. Occupations, perhaps such as miners, may have a higher chance of being overexposed. However, even in an outdoor work site, safe work practices are something that we need to follow, especially with regard to diesel engines in order to protect everyone on site.